what's my profitability based on each department, or what's my profitability based on each location. Gives you an extra level of detail. And I know most recently we were able to consolidate down a chart of accounts from about 12,000 different chart of accounts, because they were using their account number to differentiate, down to about 300 based on the segmentation. So it's an extremely powerful tool in that nature. In addition to these income statements, there's a lot of customization that can be done for it. So we have our standard comparative income statement. We want to see comparative based on a specific period, last period, whatever it may be. You can see we could run those metrics, get variances, and provide a percent variance. But with these, kind of hard to delineate, because that little negative, that minus sign next to the 90% is pretty small. So what we can actually do is create custom ones. So if I come in and I look at the custom income statement that I've created, I could pop this open and see that I can run, hey, anything that's negative, run it as a red, or run it in parentheses, or show us it differently. So there's a lot of flexibility around customizing these reports as well, that allow for maybe some uniqueness to the industry, or uniqueness to those specific users that want to be able to see data in a different way, or make it easier for them to see that data. I'm going to stop there for the time being, because I know I just went on a talking sprint. Any questions that you guys may have so far?
Yeah, I've got a very fresh client that just moved over to NetSuite, and this very comparative income statement is not working. Let's say the period was Q1 2005. The current period is fine, but the comparative period just gives me for the entire year of the prior year. What's going on there?
Yeah, so this is the reason why I created a custom one here, is because that's one of the standard things in this one. So this is probably what they're seeing. They're running a comparative. They see the amount for that, and then they see the previous year instead of seeing it per period, right? So all it is a customization. You're customizing this report. You're changing a filter on one of them. And to kind of illustrate that, you're coming in. Now, the financial report builder, you could go down a rabbit hole really quickly. And I'm gonna put a precursor on that, because this does take a little bit of finessing to make sure that those that aren't familiar with it understand how this whole thing works and everything that plays into it. But for this specific scenario, this comparative amount is driven from this alternate period range, and how it's driven is, what do we want to look at? That alternate period range, last fiscal year, is what we're looking at. Typically, what I'll do is I'll come in here and I'll create one that is same period last year, same period last fiscal quarter, same period last quarter, same period, whatever it may be, and it should then pull the comparison for it. Right, and that's how we would naturally navigate that, is just through a customization. So the natural out of the box runs the comparative to the year prior, not to the period prior, and you're just making a small tweak to the report itself.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.